Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news. What if the truth behind a star's final moments was never meant to be seen? Until now, a newly revealed CCTV clip has shaken the entire entertainment world, exposing chilling details surrounding the heartbreaking death of beloved actor Yu Menglong. Was it fate, or something much darker? From the very beginning, Yu Menglong's life looked like the perfect fairy tale. Born with striking features and a gentle aura, he rose from obscurity to stardom, stealing hearts in Chinese dramas like Eternal Love and The Legend of White Snake. Fans lovingly called him Little Dragon, a nickname that symbolized not just his name, but the quiet strength he carried in every performance. For years, his smile lit up screens across Asia. His voice melted into the soundtracks of dramas, and his acting brought entire fandoms to tears. To fans, he wasn't just an actor. He was hope, beauty, and the reminder that kindness can survive even in the darkest corners of the entertainment world. But behind that glow, there were whispers. Pressure from the industry. A schedule that left him no time to breathe. Struggles that no one truly saw until it was too late. Then, everything shattered. News of his sudden and tragic passing swept across the globe like wildfire. Social media flooded with disbelief. Hashtags like "Rest in Peace Yu Menglong" and "Justice for Menglong" trended for days. Fans clung to old clips, replaying his voice just to keep him close. At first, the reports were vague. Authorities cited an incident late at night, far from the public eye. Rumors spiraled, some said it was an accident, others whispered about foul play. But no one had answers. Weeks later, shocking surveillance footage surfaced, grainy yet undeniable. The CCTV captured Yu Menglong's final hours. And what it showed was not just the lonely walk of a man battling his demons. It revealed shadows following him. Figures moving where they shouldn't, moments too precise to be called coincidence. The world stopped. Fans froze in disbelief. The video confirmed one thing: Yu Menglong's death was not as simple as it first seemed. And that's where the real story begins. Because behind every frame of that CCTV lies a truth more heartbreaking than anyone imagined. The CCTV footage begins innocently. Yu Menglong appears in a quiet corridor, his steps calm, almost hesitant. He wears a dark jacket, his hood up, as if shielding himself from more than just the night air. His phone lights up in his hand, messages, maybe calls, unanswered. But just a few seconds later, another figure enters the frame. A man dressed in black, walking several steps behind. Too close to be coincidence, too far to be casual. His face is blurred, but his body language is sharp, deliberate. He isn't just passing by. He is following. The timestamp ticks forward. Yu turns a corner. The man follows. Another figure joins, then another. Within minutes, 3 shadows trail behind the actor. It's chilling. Not because of what they do, but because of what they don't. They never touch him. They never speak. They only follow, staying close enough to control, but far enough to avoid suspicion. Fans who watched the footage felt their hearts race. Some claimed you could see Menglong looking over his shoulder, his movements growing faster, his phone clutched tighter. He knew something was wrong. And then, the moment everyone can't forget. At 2:47 a.m. the CCTV angle changes. Yu steps into a dimly lit stairwell. The camera struggles to capture the shadows, but suddenly it's clear. One of the men steps forward. Yu flinches. There's an exchange words, maybe an argument. Then, the footage cuts. When the recording resumes just seconds later, Yu is gone. That missing piece, the gap in the footage, ignited a firestorm. Who were these men? Why was the recording incomplete? And most importantly, what happened in those seconds? The world wasn't allowed to see. Authorities released a short statement, calling the death under investigation. But fans refused to let it go. They analyzed every frame, slowed it down, brightened the contrast. Some swore they heard footsteps. Others claimed they saw a hand reaching out. The truth, it may be hidden in that silence. And with every passing day, one question grew louder. Was Yu Menglong's death an accident, or the result of something far more sinister? Yu Menglong, wasn't he just another actor in an industry crowded with talent? He carried an aura that set him apart. Directors described him as the soul of a scene, someone who could break hearts without uttering a single word. Fans said his gaze carried unspoken stories, the kind that made you believe in love, even in heartbreak. But fame is a double-edged sword. Behind the curtain of applause, you face the weight of expectation. Endless schedules. Grueling rehearsals. The demand to always be perfect for fans, for the industry, for himself. Some insiders whispered about conflicts. About people who envied his success. About projects where money and power clashed with integrity. And in a world where competition is ruthless, enemies can hide in plain sight. That's why the CCTV revelation feels so damning. Those shadows trailing behind him weren't random strangers. Many now believe they were connected, perhaps to industry players who wanted him silenced, or to debts and disputes we may never fully uncover. For fans, the footage is more than evidence. It's a cry for justice. They launched petitions, demanding a full investigation. Candlelight vigils have been held in Seoul, Beijing, and even Los Angeles. Fans gather not just to mourn, but to fight for truth, for accountability, for Yu Menglong. And yet, amid the storm of questions, there is one undeniable truth: the world lost an artist who still had so much left to give. His unfinished dramas sit like open wounds. His songs play like echoes of a life cut short, and every time fans replay that CCTV, they aren't just looking for answers. They're searching for him, one last glimpse, one final chance to protect the man who gave them so much. But maybe the greatest tragedy is that he walked his final steps alone, unaware that millions would have followed him into that darkness, just to bring him back.